Sneakerheads and basketball enthusiasts alike, this is the only land, and thank you guys for tuning in either again or for the first time. Today we're here to talk about a new signature sneaker. I love new signature sneakers. It seems like every year to every 2 years now we're getting a new signature sneaker. We had the Trae Young ones, the Zions. Giannis is on his third shoe, and it feels like he just released them. So everyone's getting shoes out there. I don't know if everyone deserves shoes. Some people can't get on the court. Don't want to say any names, but hey, a lot of signature shoes out there, and these are the new ones, and they are from Puma. And if you know, then you know what this is already. These are the MB.01s, the LaMelo or LaMelo Ball's first signature sneaker. He joins a class, I wouldn't say of like the most well-known names, but of pretty high-caliber basketball players in Walt Clyde Frazier, who is one of my favorite basketball players ever because he's a Knick and he won his 2 rings, and Ralph Sampson. There's a bunch of technology on here. I could give you a list, but I don't know what any of this means because I've never played basketball in a Puma basketball sneaker. It says nitro foam. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. For the midsole, full coverage non-slip rubber compound for enhanced durability and traction, and breathable mono mesh. 3D printed disruptive upper construction, completes the shoe sleek design, words and words and words and words. To be quite honest, a lot of sneakers use a lot of the same things. Sneaker brands just can't call things the same. Like you have name is trademark. Nike has Flywire. I'm sure other sneaker brands have something similar. They just can't use the name. So when I get them in hand, I'll be able to tell you what some of this stuff is. But until then, all we have is these images. On the press release, all it showed us is this red one. And I'm gonna be honest, with the red colorway and the silhouette together, these shoes, I don't want to say they're a copy, but they look very similar to someone's first signature sneaker. If you can't tell, then I'll let you know they look like the Kyries. They look like a pair of Kyrie ones. As soon as I saw them, I was like, Kyries? These look like Kyrie ones. They look like the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first pair of Kyrie ones was a red pair.
Yes! Yes! Congratulations.
Yes! Hold on. Kyrie 1. Yeah. I finally found it, and it's kind of similar. I mean, this Kyrie's were black and red, and the red was a little bit darker, but it's hard not to see that there was some type of inspiration here. The Kyrie's were like a tiny bit lower than the Pumas, but they're both like mid shoes, like not bad shoes, mid, like they're mid top shoes. They're not high tops, they're not low tops. These appear to be mid tops. They also appear a little bulky. I don't know that because I don't have them in hand, but they do appear a little bulky. LaMelo, remember, is not a small guy. He's not Kyrie's size. I think LaMelo's like 6'7" or something like that. LaMelo Ball. Yeah, LaMelo's 6'7", 181. Now 181 isn't huge. He barely weighs more than me. But 6'7", he's got some inches on him.
Pause.
For sure. Whoa.
Shit. Holy goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
My assumption is these are going to be kind of like Kyrie's. Not because of the inspiration, but because LaMelo plays a game where he's moving and cutting and doing a whole bunch of things, and he needs the traction, so it would not surprise me if the traction of these are phenomenal. I'm out here just making assumptions. I don't really know until I get them in hand, but I expect a pretty good sneaker out of these, especially as Puma's first signature sneaker in God knows how long. Clyde Frazier won that championship in the 70s. So it's been a while since they had some signature sneakers out, but they're not far off. Like, they've made sneakers in the last couple of years, right? I think they brought Puma basketball back in 2018, so they've had a few years to prepare to get ready for what they're doing now. And I think these are going to be decent performers. Like I said, all we've seen is the red colorway that was in the press release, and then I did go ahead and look on Getty Images, and there is, where is it? There is this colorway is so fire. There is a black and like teal colorway, like kind of like the Hornets colorway. This is insanely crazy. This colorway is fire. I usually prefer to go after the first colorways, but sometimes the first colorways on these sneakers are garbage. The red is okay. It's not a black and white like Nike likes to do for some strange reason. But that black and teal it reminds me of these 11s. What are these 11s called? You guys know the Gammas. It reminds me like the Gammas, bro. The Gamma colorway. These are crazy fire. But that's pretty much it. They said that these are going to release in December. There's no exact release date. I expect that's something that has to do with the shipping issue that everybody else is having. Will they release in December? That's what they say. Who actually knows? But I assume because he's wearing them on the court now, they did have to talk about them. So expect them sometime soon. But thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is the Only Land, and I am out of here. Y'all have a good one.